to this beat.
Welcome to another episode of Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will. I'm your boy, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to Gamecocks Talk with Captain Will, the best daily Gamecocks coverage on the internet. You are now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your boy, Captain Will. We got a good one today, y'all. We got a good one today, y'all. We are talking about Bree Hall. Bree Hall. Bree Hall's time is now. It is now. It is time for Bree Hall to become her. It is her time. It is our time. Before we talk about Bree Hall, let's dive into the weekend. Let's dive into the weekends. Captain Will enjoyed the festivities at Bank of America Stadium where the Carolina Panthers play, where I reside in Charlotte, North Carolina, and although we lost the game, and I was distraught about the way the offensive line played, the way the defensive line played. I saw some promise in Spencer Rattler throwing for close to 400 yards. I saw some promise of Xavier Legette. I saw some promise of some players who came in to spell some players who got hurt, who got injured during the game. It was like 60,000 people out there, 2 to 3 garnet in black. We took over Charlotte as I knew we would, just like we did back in Jacksonville for the bowl game, just like I know we're gonna do when we go to Paris, just like I know how we're gonna do when we go to any city. But we got some work to do. The tailgating that I did, I guess it wasn't enough because we lost the ball game. So we got to go a little harder next time. Got to give Shane Beamer a call and and give him a little pep talk. So football already finished their first week. We are only 2 months away. 2 months away. We are 2 months away from women's basketball. 2 months away from women's basketball. It is Labor Day today. 2 months and 2 days. We will be playing games that matter in women's basketball for the University of South Carolina. We'll be playing games that matter. And I know we'll play a couple of exhibition games. I know that. But for games that matter, it all begins November the 6th. It begins November the 6th. And it's going to be special. It's going to be special. Football season just started. But basketball season is right around the corner, and you are rocking with Captain Will. Let's go. Bree Hall Jr. It is your time, girl. This is the impassioned speech from Captain Will. You've watched for 2 years. You played a decent amount last year. You were a top 15 recruit in your class. You were a top 15 recruit in your class. You are 6 feet tall. You can handle the ball. You can shoot the three. You can shoot the mid-range. You can play defense. You have long arms to make offenders work. It is your time. It is your time. The minutes are there for you to take advantage of it and to be great. It is your time. The naysayers of Bree Hall has been out there. You could have transferred out, but you waited for this opportunity to be the starting wing for the South Carolina Gamecocks. It is your time. I believe in your ability. I believe in the opportunity that you have. I believe that you are in the right place at the right time to be her. I believe that. You showed in spurts. You showed in spurts that you can hit open baskets. You showed in spurts that you can handle the offense. You showed in spurts that you can be a defensive spark plug. Now we have to do that for 25, 27 minutes in a ball game. That's what we have. That's what we need from Bree Hall this year. To play 25 to 27 to 28 minutes of ball, of scoring the basketball. And there's been comparisons of Bree Hall and Brea Beal and what Bree Hall does better than Brea Beal and what Brea Beal does better than Bree Hall. We could talk about that ad nauseum. What they do well is play at a top level for the South Carolina Gamecocks. That's what they do well. Brea Beal was one of the best defenders to ever put on the garnet and black uniform, bar none. We know it, and she guarded the best wing defender every game of her South Carolina career. We know that. We realize that. Is Bree Hall going to be the defender that Brea Beal was in the South Carolina uniform? No, she's not, and she doesn't have to be. She doesn't have to be. I don't want her to be. Let me say that clearly. I do not want Bree Hall to be the defender that Brea Beal was. You know why? Because I want Bree Hall to score 10, 12, 14 points a game on the offensive end. I want her to be one of the best all-around players, if not the best all-around player for the South Carolina Gamecocks this season. And that means scoring the ball and playing defense. Nobody's going to say that Brea Beal was a great offensive player for the South Carolina Gamecocks. You can't say she was. But I can say that Bree Hall has the ability, has the shot-making ability to be a very good offensive player. She has that ability. I need 12 to 14 points. I need 3 to 4 rebounds. I need 3 assists. I need a block shot. I need 1 or 2 steals. I need 75% from the free throw line. I need 38% from the 3-point line. That's what I need from Bree Hall this season. And to put in work on the defense. I need from Bree Hall to do her best imitation of Tiffany Mitchell. That's what I need from Bree Hall. Her best imitation version. I'm not saying that Bree Hall is Tiffany Mitchell. I'm not saying that at all. Tiffany Mitchell is an all-time great for the South Carolina Gamecocks. I need Bree Hall to play like Tiffany Mitchell. We get a version of Bree Hall who's getting 12, 13, 14 points a game, 2, 3 rebounds a game, shooting at a high clip, defending on the defensive end, putting some pressure, then that's all I want. That's all I want. She could be 90% of Tiffany Mitchell, and we have a really, really good player. That's what I want from Bree Hall. Because we have other players. We have Tahina Powell. We have Camila Cardozo. We have Raven Johnson. We have Sania Feigin. We have an all-star recruiting class that's coming in. I just need Bree Hall to be what we thought she was when we recruited her to South Carolina. That's all we need. That's all we need. Just live up to that billing. Live up to that billing. Show Carolina fans, show SEC fans, show NCAA fans who watch intently of who you are, of why you waited, of why you didn't transfer out, of why you didn't take the easy way in transferring out like many players do nowadays. You could have transferred out. You could have transferred out last year when you weren't getting playing time like that. You could have. But now you waited. You and Sania Feigin waited. And I need y'all, the one twin players, I need y'all to activate. I need y'all to activate and put in that work. Because both of y'all have waited for this opportunity. Both of y'all have waited for this opportunity, and I need for Bree Hall to be her. You're gonna get open shots. You just gotta make them. The offense is gonna be spread out because you got a Tahina Pow now. You got a Tessa Johnson who could come in and hit threes. You got Camila Cardoza maintaining the paint. They're gonna still double and triple team Camila Cardoza until we prove that we can hit outside jumpers at a very good clip. So it's going to happen. So you just got to be ready. You got to be ready to receive the ball and shoot the ball and make baskets. That's what you have to do. And not only just making the outside jumpers, but also put pressure on the defense by driving to the basket and being aggressive. That's what we have to do with this season. That's what I believe that a Bree Hall is going to do this season. She's going to be playing the three. She's going to be playing the position that Brea Beal played. But she's also going to be playing some two as well. I think she's going to be spelling Tahina Pow. I think the versatility of this offense is different than we've had the past 2-3 seasons. Because you have a Bree Hall who can play the 3 or 2. You have a Tahina Pow who can play the 2 and 1. You have a Malaysia Fulwale who can come in, who's coming in to play the point, who I foresee being the backup point guard, but also can slide over to the 2 and put pressure, so much pressure on the defensive end. So when you have, just say for instance, if you have a situation where you have a Raven Johnson, a Malaysia Fulwale, a Bree Hall at the 3, let's say a Chloe Kitts at the 4, and an Ashlyn Watkins at the 5. Smaller, definitely smaller, but so exciting. So exciting. So who just want to run the break and dunk. Can you imagine a situation? This is what you can think of. Envision this right here. Imagine a situation with Raven running a break with Ashlyn Watkins and Malaysia Fulwale. Just think about that and just salivate with that. Or think about a situation with Malaysia Fulwale running a break with Bree Hall and an Ashlyn Watkins. This is going to be the combinations of this upcoming season is going to be so awesome. We're going to see some things that we have not seen in quite some time in the Garnet and Black. You have some exciting 1s, 2s, and 3s on this team. Let's take advantage of it. Let's take advantage of it. Let's take advantage of Pow senior year. And let's have her getting 15, 17 points a game. Let's take advantage of a Raven Johnson going into a red shirt sophomore year and dumping it into the post, and Camila Cardoza getting easy buckets, or Raven passing out to Bree Hall, or leading the break with Malaysia Fulwale or Tessa Johnson, or Sania. It's just so many combinations that are open for this team this year. That's why I'm excited. That's why you're excited. That's why you're listening to Captain Will on September the 4th on Labor Day, and the season don't start for 2 months. We could be talking about basketball. We could talk about NFL, but you're here to listen about USC women's basketball. You are now rocking with the best. And since you're rocking with the best, come rock with your boy, Captain Will. Make sure you like, make sure you share, and make sure you subscribe to your boy, Captain Will. Let's go!